A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this three. Corbin Burns will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now in the box, Darren James comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the...
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lewis Beal, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's Darvish on 0-2. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
A ball and a strike.
There you go. Let it fly now.
The 1-2. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He popped out in his first trip. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Travis gloves it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish.
There
we go.
Popped up. Shaw moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Lifted in the air out to left. McKenzie is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. So stepping in, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Pena.
Ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So in now for Chicago, Darren James. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. So digging in now, Darren James. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Dan D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Row, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Next for Milwaukee, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1.
His attempt here. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count.
Okay, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Kid. One time here.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There he goes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hold it there.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Attaboy, good job.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Travis has it. One there. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Digging in now, Darren James. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, run away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dallas Keuchel.
For second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record. Into the box now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. Perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's one down now. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its... Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So striding forward now, Felix Baez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Out towards second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For the victorious Chicago Cubs, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park. Luis Serrano starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully, it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Oh, big guy, feel this one.
Here's the 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up now, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
Time right now.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Devin Travis, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-2. Hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Darren James.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no play.
And a ball 1-0.
Let it fly right here.
Hap on at first. Nobody out.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, one time, right now.
Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Oh, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping into the box, Billy Laird.
19. Billy Laird.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Come on, Dad. Get your pitch up there.
The 1-2. This is on the ground.
Hang on, right here.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Louis Beal, a hit in 2 tries so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I mean, that has to frustrate.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
James.
Find something you like up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip.
Conforto.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. James leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Billy Laird. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Nice and patient.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kane is under it, and that retires the side. So striding in, Devin Travis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's the first out. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
1-1.
Up the middle. To his right, James. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Clutch us, drop him in for us.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beal moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's
now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax.
Settling in now, Darren James, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. To short, hit hard. And there's one away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros.
Into the box now, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Left center, base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season. Now batting, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Darren James has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Digging in, Tony Kemp comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Tony Kemp.
The 1-2. Hunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Aguilar is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Angel Campillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Ready for another chance? Darren James.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gamble at third with 2 away.
Hey, let it rip up there. Let's go.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gritcher is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper